I'm Tegan.
And I'm Sara.
And this is our nylon cover shoot.
So we wrote a book called High School. It's a memoir about our adolescence and our teenage years. And then we made an album called Hey, I'm Just Like You, where we re-recorded and reimagined songs that we wrote in high school when we were teenagers.
I think we've been out of high school and away from that part of our youth for long enough that I don't cringe when I listen to the music. I don't feel embarrassed when I look at the photos. If anything, I felt like we've somehow come full circle. And I think to go back to adolescence and to high school and the beginning of our career and figuring out our identity and our sexuality, it was actually really interesting to see how much I haven't changed. I always envied men in bands like ours because they were allowed to be playful and goofy or be punk and wrestle with each other and whatever, and there was really no sexual connotation. You know, it was really about like brotherhood and camaraderie, and that intimacy is often portrayed with a sort of dignity that doesn't really exist for girls, especially like us. But also there's something about being public figures, being twins, being identical twins, being women and being gay. There becomes this very thick boundary, this perimeter that we had to put up. And I understand that, you know, the first 5 years of our career were spent negotiating with older male photographers who were trying to get us to lay in a bed together or push our faces against glass or closer in the mirror, trust me. At that time, you know, being queer and being out, while people were supportive and okay with it, it was very much a fetish. And there was a lot of people when we first started our career who used our transparency around our sexuality as a way to probe us for answers to questions that maybe they wouldn't have felt comfortable asking unless we had disclosed that. So the second we talked about being gay, it became like, well, how do you have sex?
Do you date the same women?
Do you date the same women? Who are you? How do you decide if somebody wants to like screw you both? Like people would say those things to us, and you know, keeping in mind we were 17 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old. I mean, I don't even know what age is it okay to ask those questions. Maybe the industry itself is still corroded, but now we can talk to each other. Now we can reach out. Now when young queer artists or young female artists come out, we just reach out to them and we're just like, hi, we're here. No one reached out to us, there was no way to talk. We're here if you need anything. We're here if you need a list of women who work in technical roles. We're here if you want to chat. And I think that music prevails, and I think art prevails, and I think we as a culture want to mature and get better and treat people better, and I think that feels different.